3. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On play action, here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going deep for Hill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Browns drive about to get started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Tua. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Pushes him over. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt from 21 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the 2nd level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. 2nd level, probably because they moved up to the 1st level, and that hurts them.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running the counter with Mostert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 2 and now on 1st down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Up the middle they go with Mostert. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete here.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just